Okay. What's up, guys? So this is my very first live chat, and I appreciate you guys showing up. I'm here, obviously, with my boy David from Travel Explore Click, and so we're going to be doing this live chat all the time, pretty much every Monday. We're going to try to switch between channels from here to his channel over at Travel Explore Click, and so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and bring David in, and what's up, David? How's it going, man?
What's going on, man? We got it working.
yeah, we're having some trouble. We're having some technical difficulties.
For a little bit.
Yeah. The initial plan was for it to start at 7, and at first we couldn't even hear each other, so that was the funny thing.
Cool. Yeah, man. Everything is good though. Everything's good over here.
Yeah, so all right. So if you guys are in the chats, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. We appreciate it, and let us know that you're here so we can shout you out. David, if you see anybody, just go ahead and do your thing, man. I am brand new to this, so I'm a little nervous. So I'm trying to sit here and figure out what I'm gonna what I'm gonna say, what I'm how we're gonna go with this. It's easier whenever David brings me onto his channel and rather than it be the other way around. So anyways, obviously we're here to talk travel, credit cards, points and miles, and credit. So this is just kind of a Q&A. So if you guys have any if y'all have any questions, just go ahead and put them in the comments, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we'll go ahead and wait around for a little bit and see, what everyone is.
Hit that like button, man.
Everyone hit that like button for sure.
Shoot.
Everyone hit that like button. So right now I see we have 4 people watching. I guess we'll try to get it a little bit. Wait to see if we can get a little bit more people in here before we get moving. But I'm just gonna go ahead and give a shout out. P. Gill, what's up, man? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping by, man. I always appreciate the support. So, all right. Well, let's just go ahead and get going. Dude, we're on a time constraint here, so who knows how long that'll take for people to hop in. But man. So what's new in the points and miles area? Obviously, actually, you know what? I have a question for you. So, what do you think of Emirates joining Chase? Becoming a transfer partner.
I think it's good. It's funny. It's you have American Express,
right?
You have who else? Capital One. Yeah, so you have Capital One.
Yeah.
They already have Emirates on board. So I think it's great the fact that now we have Chase on board. Being that I like Chase, it's good to have Emirates in the game. So I really like that.
Well, the one thing is I was reading an article, and basically it was talking about how the redemption isn't that great, and so they just charge these crazy fees, and so I forget, it was something like 145,000 points and then like $2,000 in fees. I mean, I'm not sure if whatever that's gonna look like if you're trying to get a nice redemption. But if it's like a YOLO trip where you're just wanting to take a trip, and I think just in general, like if you're flying Emirates, that's probably like a YOLO experience that you're gonna want. You know what I'm saying? And like if you're gonna redeem your points, you might as well go for broke. And then, in my opinion, I think they should, try to get that first class, that first class flight, and then just, they have a bar inside the, inside the plane, right? So I think that's pretty awesome. Just go hang out at the bar, and not many people can say that. So, okay, so I see we got a couple more people in here. Hey, what's up, Gavin? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Nate and Jess, how you guys doing? I appreciate you guys from showing the support. Yeah. All right. And then what's in other news lately? Yeah, I'm going to need your help keeping this.
Don't worry about it, man. You'll be a pro in no time.
Yeah.
I'm. When it comes to Emirates, and I mean British Airways, the same thing. British Airways has these crazy taxes and fuel fees or whatever. So when you're flying on there, I totally agree with you, man. When you're flying on the Emirates, you're going for that luxury. So if I'm using my points and I have to pay a little bit extra for taxes and fees, I'm all on board to do that.
Yeah.
The experience.
I mean, and then I guess if you think about it, you're paying some taxes and fees. You might as well just use one of your travel cards and get points for those, paying those taxes and fees. So it's not necessarily a complete win, but at least you're still getting something out of having to pay those taxes. So. Yeah,
definitely. So I agree with that. Guys, let us know if the audio sounds good, if the video is fine, because we're going to have to get it all.
Yeah.
It took a little while. But
it took us a little while to get this thing going.
Feedback. This is the first time you've actually gone on live, period, right?
Actually, yeah, this is my... No, I didn't do any tests. I tried working with the Streamlabs OBS software, and, I tried working on it on my own. And I wasn't getting anywhere with it, and like I was telling you before, you try to look at tutorials and stuff and how to work it, and it's not very helpful. So I just found myself just kind of. I was thinking about just hitting the go live and using my instead of using my camera, I was going to use my webcam on my. On my computer, and that would have came out pixelated and everything. It would have just been horrible, so that's not something I really wanted to do. But I mean, I would have if Oh, it's probably me. You're probably hearing some echoes from me because my sound area is not really looking too great, Anthony, just letting you know. So, yeah, it's more than likely coming from me.
If it's echo, you might want to check... Jason, you might want to check in the Streamlabs feed to make sure all you see is desktop audio, mic audio,
and video capture.
And nothing else. There should only be 2 lines of audio going.
Got it. Appreciate that.
There's another one that's
okay. Yeah. Okay, so I just muted that. So if anybody wants to let me know, how does this... Oh, is the sound better? Okay, great. Yeah, so I had the I guess the video capture device was going as well.
Default it'll have both of them on.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, cool. Good deal. Thirsty Lion, what's up, man? I appreciate you stopping by. Guys, if you have any questions, just, feel free to put them in the chat so that way we know, that way we can go ahead and get this thing rolling. What do you guys think of the of this new Chase partner that, with Emirates? And I know that, I wanted to, I guess, transfer over to American Express. I know that the Delta Gold Card, didn't they have recently have a promotion going on where they were giving out 75,000 points or something like that? I thought that was supposed to be over. I
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
And the reason why I say that is because I keep getting these mailers and I keep getting these emails about 70,000 points for signing up for the Delta Gold, and obviously they're trying to get me to take the bait, but I'm not taking the bait just yet. I just got under 524, so I want to get the World of Hyatt card, and I probably want to get a business card. Maybe 2. I haven't decided. I'm kind of on the fence. I really want to kind of slow my roll in terms of applications this year. So that's kind of basically what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. I haven't been really looking into any Delta cards right now. I'm gonna stick with United for now. And
yeah.
Maybe JetBlue in the future, but then. Yeah, I'm not really focused on anything else.
Yeah.
But I do get mailers though from Delta.
Yeah.
I think everybody gets that Delta Gold.
You might be right. I guess I'm just wanting to feel a little special. So what's up, Michael? I appreciate you stopping by. Shamrock, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I appreciate you guys stopping by.
All right, guys, please hit the like button so we can bring more people in. We have 13 people watching. We have 8 likes. See. So if you have not done so, hit the like button. We got to get them up to at least 20 views.
Yeah. 20 yeah, I need 20 people in the room. So what's up, Michael?
Show,
I appreciate you, man.
Amazing. My first show, I had like 5.
Yeah, for my first live show, this is not bad. It's going pretty smooth, but I had a lot of help from you, so I appreciate that a lot. Otherwise,
no worries, man. No worries. We got to do this together, man.
No, for sure. Otherwise, I would have been doing live streams again, pixelated, like in 520 or something like that.
So I'm echoey. They're saying I'm echoey.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So I'm not exactly sure. Is that on me?
Yeah, because I should just be coming through your desktop.
Yeah, like I'm getting. All I have is desktop and mic. The mic auxiliary just kind of coming through. I'll start trying to play with it a little bit, and I mean, if you guys want to let me know how it starts sounding, then just let me know. Brody, he says, who's standing behind you? I don't.
I don't know why. I don't know why it would be echoey.
Yeah, I don't know. That's funny. Who's standing behind?
Let me know. Can you guys hear this? If I'm tapping this, can you hear it?
Hey, Bruce Law, what's up? Matthew, what's up, man? Hey, dude. So, guys, Matthew Perry, he has a channel. Most of you guys that are, always looking up credit cards and stuff like that, he does, basically the same thing that David and I do. So if you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. He gives some pretty good information. So, yeah, I'm a little confused. Do you know who's standing behind you, David? Because I don't see anyone behind you.
He's freaking me out, man. Like, who's standing behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Matthew, so they're saying
I didn't hear the tapping TC. Okay, cool. So I don't know. We're gonna get it all dialed in. We use the same software now, so that's good. So I can help him if there's things going wrong, and he'll be able to help me too. So I was just thinking maybe I had this mic working and my regular mic that I'm using.
Yeah, so P. Gill said it's good now, and so I appreciate that, guys. If you hear anything a little bit wrong with the video, just let me know. We are on the same page now in terms of software, so it's working out. Hopefully we won't have any more technical difficulties like we had earlier. So that was tough.
Yeah, give us some questions, guys. You got questions? Go ahead and put them in the chat so we can talk about them.
Yes. Give us some questions, guys. Give us some questions. So David, what's up? Amex King, what's up? He says, where are my points?
Yeah, where are your points, man? They're not here.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if I do it. Let me see what happens.
Yeah, there's definitely no points in here. That's for sure.
He's gonna get points. Don't worry about it. Are you not going that route, huh? You gotta do the points, man. You gotta do the points.
Hey, Michael's saying that you donated the points to the other people. I mean, I don't know. Did you see when he was talking about how he was disgusted that he earned like something around like 2,000 Chase points with the Sapphire Reserve?
Yeah, I saw that.
That had me rolling. The funny thing is, well, I guess you shouldn't be disgusted. You should be glad, because think about it. You would have been stuck wherever you were that you needed to use, that Chase Sapphire Reserve if you were only having just your Amex cards. So I guess Amex isn't quite king yet. So
exactly. Hey, we got to give a shout out to D. Anderson. Just got approved for the Hilton Honors card.
Nice. That's
job,
dope.
Man. Good job.
So is it the regular Hilton Honors, D. Anderson, or is it the Ascend Surpass, or the Aspire
card? The Aspire.
Yeah, the Aspire card is pretty awesome in my opinion. One thing I want to work on, so Michael's talking about shots fired. I really want to get like that DJ sound where it's like pow, 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 and just like talking about shots fired. because sometimes people go crazy in the chats. I notice them on your streams, and it's funny how people can go back and forth. Like I was about to time out everyone on your stream yesterday, so
Yeah, sometimes I'm looking at it, but I can't. Like I'm trying to find questions, so I know there's stuff going on in the background because I'm catching little bits and pieces, and I'm like, oh man, you guys are getting heated, but I don't want to get into it too much, so I kind of just
Oh man. Hey, what's up, Braveheart? How you doing, man? D. Anderson, nice. You got approved for the regular one. So are you going for, is it the 90,000 point sign up bonus, I believe? And I think it's about to go away. But that's pretty awesome for 9,500. That's pretty sweet, dude. Shamrock, you're not watching the wrong live stream, man. This is the right live stream.
What is he saying?
He says, say what? Amex isn't king? He says, I'm watching the wrong live stream.
That's all right. Maybe you can find, you know what? There is no live stream for Amex. No, I talk about everything. So I talk about American Express too.
Yeah. So
yeah, I guess we don't have it.
Nate and Jess had a question right here, and they're saying, I guess it's directed towards me. And I mean, you can chime in on this as well, but they're asking, are you going to get the current Hyatt offer, or are you going to wait until the next one? He's like, minimum spin is tough with the current offer. Isn't it a tiered offer? It's something like,
it's tiered, yeah.
Is it spend 3,000 and then spend another 3,000 to get the entire 50,000 points?
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Honestly, I can actually hit that minimum spend if it's 6,000 in 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I could actually hit that minimum spend. I don't see that to be hard to do, but it really just depends. I'm waiting for a couple of things to happen on my end, so that way I can apply for more cards. But
where is this echo coming from? You said there's an echo.
Let's see. I'll check again.
Is my audio real loud to where you can?
No. I have it down. I actually have it below mine.
Are you using the mic on your headset?
No, shouldn't be using a mic. Can you guys hear anything? Yeah, no. I don't think I'm using any microphone on my headset. Hopefully not.
Well, I apologize. I don't know. There's nothing I can do on this end.
Yeah, guys. Sorry.
I'm gonna have my mic on.
Yeah, it's all me. So
it could be this. It could be the Skype call.
It's my first live stream, so it's all me. Just it could be.
We'll dial it in. We'll get it figured out. I can actually hear a little bit too in the background.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's, I don't know where it would be coming from. It could possibly be put both headphones on real quick.
Okay. Now tell me. It could be from that. I mean, that's possible. All right. Okay, Braveheart, I appreciate it. Sounds clear on my end from the both of you, from Shamrock.
No, I still have. It's no worries, man.
Yeah.
You guys just be patient with us. I mean, we're gonna have to get it all situated. But the hardest thing to do, I'm telling you guys, the hardest thing to do when it comes to shooting videos and stuff is to do these live streams.
Yeah.
Because everything's on the fly, and you're gonna have issues, and sometimes you're not gonna be able to figure them out. Some people says it sounds clear, some people don't. So
yeah. Sorry, guys.
We'll just move on there.
Yeah. So
I keep going in and out. They're saying.
Yeah. I see that.
All right. Well, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, we'll have it all figured out next time for sure.
If I unplug this, you won't be able to hear me. I won't be able to hear you guys at all.
Yeah. So getting back to the Hyatt card, I know I can hit the minimum spend, but it really just depends. Like if that offer goes away and it turns into something new, hopefully it doesn't have to be a higher, like the tier offer isn't higher to hit a minimum spend, then then I'll, I'd rather get this one right now, if in fact they do choose to give you like a increased sign up bonus for an increase, like, in terms of minimum spend, then I probably wouldn't do the increased sign up offer, just because then you start getting into the craziness of having to meet the minimum spend. Maybe you're trying to use a player too, or you start getting authorized users, and sometimes people don't like to pay back, and shit like that. I don't want to run into any of that, so I don't trust people with my stuff, so that's all it is.
All right.
So they're saying I'm clear, they're saying you're echoing. And
yeah. How does my audio sound now? I changed it a little bit. Does it sound the same? Let me know.
Yeah.
Flash is clear, David's echoes. Let's see. What's going on, James? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, James? I appreciate you stopping by, man. So we got 16 people in here. Wow, that's crazy.
What are people saying? Michael says, great. Better. You guys are killing me. Let me drop this down. I don't know what that all means.
Yeah, I think they're talking about your sound is better since you adjusted it.
Yeah. All right. So just because I do hear feedback on my end, but I don't know where that's coming from.
Right.
I think it's just a delay, actually.
Yeah, it could be. Okay. So James had a question. He says, "What are your thoughts on the United upcoming dynamic award pricing chart? Does it look like?"
I think we just. Oh shoot. I think we just have to wait and see. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be one of those deals. I think it's going to be a waiting game, and we'll see what comes of it. I sound a bit distant. Yeah.
So I think.
So maybe if you up my the desktop audio just a little bit.
Okay.
That may be what they're.
Okay. How's that?
Just what they're.
We'll figure that out. Okay,
all right.
So in terms of the Hyatt stuff, or not Hyatt, but in terms of United stuff, I do think that they'll most likely get devalued. Well, I mean, I think anytime a program switches the way it conducts its business, it's probably for the benefit of the company and not for the consumer. Mm-hmm. So, so I mean, I think that's probably what's going to end up happening with this dynamic pricing. But it might leave some room for you to pick up a sweet deal somewhere, that may have been more expensive, otherwise, but who knows? I guess only time will tell, and that's what I think, at least.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And this is, if you're in the card game for any period of time, you're gonna see this evolution of changes that always happen, and every time they happen, just like Jason's saying, it's always in favor of the business.
Yeah.
And so usually there's something, we're going to lose out in something.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why they always tell you don't hoard your points. You want to use your points because ultimately you're gonna be sorry if you don't use your points, because you're gonna lose. They're gonna devalue over time.
Yeah. No, for sure. Unfortunately for me, I'm not in that. Well, I actually am in that position to be hoarding points. So hopefully, some of these other programs don't devalue as much as they've already gone down. Because I'm kind of hoarding Hilton points, and then I'm also hoarding Marriott points and my Amex points. Actually, I haven't used my Amex points for anything. And that's just because I'm kind of looking to get a sweet redemption on an airline. Not exactly sure where I want to fly to yet, but I kind of mentioned it before on one of the first live streams that we had together. So, yeah,
definitely. I mean, when I say hoarding, I'm talking long. Like, some people get points and they never use them. I have, like my parents, they've had points for two years now, And I finally got them to use it for a hotel stay, but for the most part, they don't use the points. They're just sitting there. So stuff like that, where people earn them and they just don't use them at all. Yeah, they're gonna devalue over time.
Yep.
But there's competition, and that's what I like. There's competition out there. So you have Amex, you have Chase, you have Capital One and Citi. So they're not going to do They're not going to do something too drastic. They're going to try to, they'll take a little bit here, a little bit there, but it might be like give and take things. So they're going to take a little bit from this part, but give you a little bit over here, kind of do that. For the most part, we'll be okay overall, because if they do something too drastic, they're going to lose a lot of business, and people are going to start going to, like, if United does something too drastic with this dynamic stuff, then people are going to gravitate somewhere else, and ultimately they don't want to lose all those customers. So
yeah. So there was a question. Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, because the chat started coming in as we were talking. Mr. Alexander, hey man, I appreciate you stopping by. First off,
got 24. Oh, I'm sorry.
I see 22 people in the chats right now.
I see 24 people in the chat.
Oh, do you? Okay, cool. That's
nice.
Nice. So
hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button.
So Mr. Alexander asked any recommendations for a good non-Chase Visa card, and I mean, the only other two non-Chase, that use Visa is no, actually, where is Capital One? Do they use MasterCard? Their MasterCard.
I don't know, but I think Visa, MasterCard, I think that would probably be okay with them. I think he just doesn't want American Express.
I don't think he wants Chase. It sounds like.
Oh, okay.
Because he's asking for non-Chase cards. So,
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, is it okay if it's a Visa or a MasterCard that's not Chase? So if you want to go with JetBlue or Capital One.
No, you're right. I just don't know if Capital One uses, I wouldn't recommend their cards at all, period. But
Venture card's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but it's not the greatest. And nobody knows what they're gonna do when it comes when this following year comes up, because that hotels.com redemption, that points earnings where you can get 10x at hotels.com, that may not be there. And so unless they decide to renew that thing, then I think that's gonna make that card a lot less desirable. Just because for people to get 10x at hotels.com when you're getting those venture miles or whatever they're called, that's a pretty sweet redemption. I know the MX King, he's always staying at hotels, so he could go stay at a Marriott with his venture card if he has one. But then Citi uses I believe Citi does use Citi uses Visa, so you could go for the Citi Prestige, but I guess it really just depends if they're worried about the protections that Citi's kind of discontinued in their program.
Yeah, I wouldn't. This is, and I just did this when I just booked my flight. I did that insurance, the travel insurance. It was $37. So, just something to think about if you are get travel insurance if you're traveling outside the country, because that's the only place where you're really going to need it. So I would still look at that Citi Prestige card. I think it's still a good card. The fact that they took away some of the travel insurance, it's not a deal breaker when you have other options.
Right, I agree, because in reality, this is my thing. How many people actually remember that they have those protections, for whatever card, or how many people actually remember what purchase they put on which card and all that? Unless you're super crazy with all of the spreadsheets and everything, I know for me, speaking from my experience, that if I go buy something that's expensive on a credit card, I know that it probably has protections, but I don't remember what card I put it on is, my thing. I'm not like, oh, I put it on, the, Chase Sapphire Reserve, or the Preferred or anything like that. So, if something happened, I probably wouldn't even, try to call them for that, purchase protection or, whatever it is, that extended warranty.
I'm calling them. I'm calling them. My main concern though is the travel stuff. So when I'm out, the baggage stuff, like if I get my baggage or my bag lost or delayed or something like that, that's my main focus. And you could do that with travel insurance. I think they have a real good setup with these third party travel insurance companies where you're getting, like I pay $37. I'm going to be away for 11 days in Colombia, and I got $100,000 for medical emergencies. So that should pretty much cover everything. And then on top of that, I got $1 million for.
Your sound's cutting out.
Is it?
Yeah, your sound's cutting out on my end.
Okay, maybe it's the internet. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, you're better now.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
No, you can continue. I didn't know.
Yeah, I just think when it comes down to the travel insurance, getting a third party, I think is the way to go. So I would not discredit the city cards. I think they're still good cards.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree. Another thing is that actually just lost my train of thought. Who knew?
Braveheart's asking if I'm using 2 mics. I'm only using 1.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where that echo is coming from. I mean, my headset
if
is
you guys
loud.
Can't hear it, the only thing I can think of is it's like picking up this, and I don't know how to turn this off if it is.
Okay, let me see. 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna I just made an adjustment on my end, so we'll see how that works out. So I have a question here from 44Fu, and first off, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And the question is, love the live stream. Is Discover's status at Hyatt really worth anything? I can't decide if I just transfer UR to Hyatt or add Hyatt to my cards to get a little status. So I'll let you take it because you have more experience with the Hyatt status and everything like that than I do.
Yeah. Okay. So Discover status is not. It's their bottom. The lower level status, but you can get upgrades with Discover's. So that will happen. They can upgrade you to maybe a nicer view, something like that. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of distraction too on my end.
Are you? Technical difficulties, guys. Like, we're lucky we even made it on today, so we appreciate you guys sticking with us.
I think possibly what's happening is I have 2 mics, and I don't know. I don't have another. I don't have one of those old-fashioned ones that's just one. So in order for me to hear you guys, I'm going to have that one on. So that could potentially be.
So you would say, would you consider Discover status equivalent to like silver status with Marriott or anything like that?
So with Discover status, you can still get upgrades. It's going to be very rare for you to get an upgrade. You're not going to get free breakfast or anything like that. But just having it, there's something. Let me step away real quick. Maybe I can grab another mic.
Okay, so
I'll be right back. Give me some cover, man. Give me some cover.
Oh, I got you covered. So, yeah, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some questions here. So while David's trying to fix his microphone situation, let's see. Product changing. Quicksilver, MasterCard, Visa signature. Got it. Nice, D. Anderson. Braveheart says, David King Moss, you're a beast. I would agree. I would agree after seeing his stuff. Tammy, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. I know I've been gone for a while, and not gonna get, well, actually, I know I said this in my most recent video about, you know, the top 5 chase cards. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And make sure that you comment on it. That'll really help support my channel as well. Anyways, I went to Mexico, came back. You know, I went to Mexico for a week, came back, and then 2 days later, you know, I got sick. And I had like flu-like symptoms, but no fever. And then, not to get TMI on you guys, but your boy was running to the bathroom on a, you know, on an hourly basis, it seemed like. So, yeah, so that's basically what happened to me. And David, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, you good? All right.
I think everything's all right.
All right, let's go ahead and bring him back in. All right. So I had to do all that, and, you know, then I got busy with work and everything like that, and, you know, moving, and I lost a lot of stuff for my videos in the move. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. That's where I've been. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get back into some questions.
All right, so I'm going to start talking again. Hopefully you guys it's better.
Yeah,
actually, echo, I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, it does sound better for sure.
So I think what was going on is I was having my mic, and then I had that little earpiece that had a mic on it. Usually when I use that with my own setup, it's a little different, but since we're doing a Skype call,
yeah,
I'm coming through the Skype. So that's what it was. All right. So yeah, that's my fault. All right. Let's see. So as far as the Discover status, let me just go ahead and talk about that. When it comes down to that's so funny.
Oh no, because D. Anderson, I was telling him that I was running to the bathroom basically every hour, it seemed like, and he put these these emojis with like a little doo doo and a fire right next to it.
I see it. Yeah, so with Discover, you're not getting much. Okay, you just have to be aware of that, but you can get upgrades. A lot of times they will upgrade you not to a larger room, but they'll upgrade your view. So you'll have, like, if it's a beach or something, you'll be able to see the beach, things like that. So just something to think about. But I like Hyatt because you don't have to have status with Hyatt. And I guess your question was, should you get the Hyatt card or should you just keep the ultimate reward points and just transfer them in? The reality is, with the Hyatt card, you're getting 9 points for every dollar spent at Hyatt. With Chase Sapphire Reserve, you're getting 3 points for every dollar spent at Hyatt. So you just get better earn possibility with that World of Hyatt card.
Yeah, and, you know, I definitely plan on getting the card at some point. You know, like I said, you know, I'm at 424 right now, so I'm really kind of trying to figure out which business cards I want to get before I decide to get that World of Hyatt, because that will be my last card that's officially going to put me completely out of Chase's cards. Yeah, I definitely want to get that card. So I mean, Discover status, you know, I see Michael was letting you know that you know, if they sometimes offer an upgrade, that's actually pretty good, because in his experience with Marriott, you know, he said he's not getting any upgrades with gold status or even silver status with Marriott. So, you know, so that's in my opinion, Discover is over. I mean, but Marriott is kind of like, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I see David, he's got like ambassador status, and, you know, that's obviously, you know, if you're down at the bottom, you know, you're now at the bottom of tiers, you're not getting the best service. So,
yeah. Definitely. All right. Any other questions, guys? Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
And let's see anything else.
Asif, what's up, buddy? We didn't shout you out. Cakeology, what's up, homie? How you doing, man? Appreciate you.
Cakeology. We got to give him a shout out, man. Cakeology has a show. He has a channel. So you guys want to check out his channel. Cakeology talks about business capital or like getting business credit. So he's going to be on my show. So shameless plug here. He's going to be on my show on Thursday.
Plug away.
At, what do we say, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So, yeah, check him out, guys. He's got a lot of good information. If you guys have a business, you're going to want to watch this live stream because he's got so much information. And I'm going to be hitting him up because I want to get my business right when it comes to credit and you know, have an opportunity to to establish credit for my business, just my business, so I don't have to worry about. I get more credit cards, basically. I have credit cards that are assigned, or not assigned, but credit cards that are established for my business. All right, guys.
Yeah. So, any more questions, guys? Any more questions? We're almost up. Nate and Jess, nice.
Where do they get all these things from, man? I can't find those.
The emojis are, I mean, it really just depends. Some people can put it, you know, on their, you know, if they're watching from their phone, the emojis are real easy to hit from their phone.
Oh, okay.
But there's like this little bitty area on the chat where you can pull it up, and that's basically where.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where it comes up from. So, any more questions, guys? Any more questions? We have 19 people in the chats right now, or at least 19 people watching. So if you guys haven't already liked it, please be sure that you like the video. I appreciate it. Oh, it's got 24 likes. That's awesome.
25, man.
Oh, really?
I just gave it a like.
You know what? If I could like my own like, can I like it? I don't think so. It's all good.
Yeah, well, you can do it later.
Oh, okay.
You could probably do it now too. I think it'll allow you.
It's okay. Nah, I'll just wait till later. I want to see what the real ones are like. Justin, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Back in Atlantic City. Nice. Chat is at 22. Okay, so I mean, I'm seeing delay, so I'm only seeing 19. Let's see. What do y'all think about the new sub for Chase Freedom and Freedom Unlimited? I haven't seen the new sub for the Chase Freedom, just because I already have it. So I normally only look at the cars that I'm really trying to get P-Gill. And with the Chase Freedom Unlimited, I don't really like it because I think just, you know, it's limited first to $20,000. I don't know what your take is on it, David, but it's limited to $20,000, and you're not really. I mean, it's not even really a sign-up bonus, in my opinion.
You talking about the Freedom Unlimited?
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah,
at all, getting that 3%.
I'm not a big fan of that card. No.
Yeah.
And they're not doing this special anymore, right? They had that special for the year, or is that still going on 3% or no?
Yeah, it still is.
It is.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that card, nor am I a fan of the Chase Ink Unlimited. The only good thing about the Chase Ink Unlimited is the sign-up bonus.
So, so P. Gill's saying you get 200 back for 500 spin. He said that's on both cards.
Oh, okay. All right. So they've changed things then.
Yeah, I just don't think the Unlimited is worth the 524 slot, in my opinion. And I actually see Justin, you know, I see Justin kind of, you know, going with what I was saying as well. So, yeah. James, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. He just subscribed to the channel, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, James. And James, are you a part of the WhatsApp group? Because I was looking you up earlier. I was trying to find you because I wanted to give you my flight information. I know you were asking about that, the Colombia trip. So I can't remember. We communicated offline. I don't know. Maybe it was on Facebook. But yeah, I was gonna give you that info. So anyway, that's a side story.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions, guys? Man, you did good. First live stream, got up to like 24, 25 people in the room, 28 likes.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, 28? Dang, I saw like 20, 23.
No, it's 28, man. I'm looking at it.
That's pretty good, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
how
watching it
I don't know
live.
how the
No,
live
it's
streams
good,
are supposed to
man.
go.
Shoot.
Yeah. So, one thing though, I know you don't like flying Southwest, but my last, I flew them when I flew to Mexico, and the trip was actually pretty smooth, and I didn't have a problem with the whole way that they do their seating. We did end up, so here's a long story coming up. I actually forgot to check myself in on the original one. I don't know why I didn't get the early. Well, I thought I got early bird check in, and turns out that I didn't. And when I looked in the app, it was like, "Do you want to check in for your flight?" And like the check-in time was like 3 p.m. I'm like, "Oh crap!" And it's already like 10 p.m. Going into the next day. So I ended up getting like a sea boarding for my way going to Mexico, and although we were pretty much last to board, what ended up happening is we ended up actually finding 2 seats right in the front row, and we were like, oh, we'll just take this, screw it. So it was nice. I mean,
How did that happen? Nobody took the front row seats?
nobody took it. There was one guy, he had like all of his stuff on the seat, and I was like,
Oh, you're doing that thing.
it was funny because when I looked at him, like he kind of looked a little concerned, and he was just like, and I'm like, nah, dude, you're moving that shit. Like, I'm sitting here.
See, I don't like the games, man. I don't like the
Yeah.
games. That's why I don't want to do Southwest.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean, I've flown them a couple times, but I don't like the whole. Yeah, man.
It's funny because I never. I mean, that was my first time flying them, and I'm gonna be flying them again here next week.
Uh-huh.
I'll be, I'm going out of town, short trip. I'm gonna go visit some of my family in Chicago. So, I mean, again, I've never flown Southwest, other than just, a couple of weeks ago when I went to Mexico, and then this time right here. I've never been to Midway Airport either. I've always flown into O'Hare, so I don't know exactly what that's gonna be like too, because it's over on the south side of Chicago.
I haven't been to Chicago yet, man, but
I might need a pack of 9 on my way.
yeah, bulletproof vest or something.
Something.
Man.
Let's see.
All right, guys. Any questions? Any other questions?
Questions for sure. If you guys have any questions, please put them
And
down
we need
here.
to get Jason over 30 likes. So if you guys are in the room and you have not hit the like button, please do so we can get him over 30. It took me months.
We're almost
Took me
there.
like 4 months to get over 30.
Well, I had help.
We gotta break records.
First, I had help from you, and then I had the plug from your channel every time. So I'm sure a lot of these people are from your channel as well. So I see a lot of familiar names. So yeah.
And we'll get your audience here too, man. They'll be all there. You just got to put it out to them, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And it's gonna take a while before people realize that you're doing live streams too.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And then they'll start seeing it, and then they'll start coming in, and okay, yeah.
Okay, so I see Nate and Jess. They said they changed flights in Midway, and Midway wasn't too bad. So that's cool. I appreciate that, because that'll be my first time flying into Midway. Yeah. But you got to go check out Chicago, man. You have to. I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will, man. I will.
If you're looking for places to take pictures, like it's especially if you go sometime around late September, early October, you don't want to go when you hit late October, you're done. Like it's probably like 13-degree weather going into November, so you don't want to do that.
Yeah, no. I'm from Southern California, man.
I know.
I don't know anything about cold. I went to DC once, man. I actually went for the Obama inauguration, the first one. Man, it was cold. I don't even know what I was thinking, man. I got out there, and my mom was telling me, you listen to your mom always, right? But she was telling me that I needed a coat, like a big coat. I'm like, I don't need a big coat. I'm fine. Never wore a big coat in my life. Man, I got out there and you had me at Burlington Coat Factory the same day. Me and my uncle were out there, and I'm looking for one of those pea coats, ones that go all the way down to like your past your knees.
You're trying to get one of those Canada Goose coats.
Yeah, man. I mean that wind, that air goes right through you, man. I'm like, God, there's no way.
D Fish, what's up, man? So D Fish had a question. Oh, for you, TEC. He said, just booked Paris for March. Where did you stay, and did you use points?
Who's this? Who said that?
D Fish.
D Fish. I stayed at the Hyatt Regency Etoile in Paris. It's not right in the middle of everything. And I got lucky with that with that stay. They made a mistake on the booking the fare.
And they honored it, right?
So,
I remember
yeah,
that
they
story.
honored it.
Yeah.
So it was a $21 a night hotel stay when it was really supposed to be $600 a night.
Man,
I got lucky.
I would have got like 30 nights there.
Yeah, exactly. I had to stay there for a whole month.
Seriously.
So, yeah, so I didn't use points, no. And that actually got me, that's one of the reasons why I got really, how can I say this? That really impressed me. Hyatt impressed me with that because they could have easily said, you know what? And they did say it was a glitch in the system. It was a mistake. And obviously it was a mistake. I knew it was a mistake. I got the information from the points guy. They put out on Twitter. And so I just got in there. So they could have easily just backpedaled and said, yeah, you know what? It was a mistake and we can't honor that. I'm sorry. But they honored it. And after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give them a shot. They're letting me stay at this place for $21 a night. So that's when I started, looking into Hyatt and then getting the cards and all that. So,
yeah,
that's how it worked.
I see another. Let's see. Who is it? Man, Braveheart. Braveheart said, no super chat. Unfortunately, Braveheart, I don't have super chat because I don't have over 1,000 subscribers, and I also don't have over 4,000 watch hours to meet the requirements to become partnership with YouTube, so I can monetize my channel. That's actually what I'm working on right now, trying to get watch time built up and trying to get my subscriber count to at least meet that 1,000 minimum requirement that they're asking for. Once that happens, then my live streams will be a lot easier. I could probably do live streams from like a remote location on my phone. I could also, enable the super chats and things like that. But if you would like to, shameless plug again here for me, if you would like to, I guess, support the channel, you can always go to like Venmo. Also here in the description, it tells you how you can support the channel, and if you could always do it like that. The Venmo is still Flashpoint Capital as well if you like to donate, and then you could add a question there. I don't know, and then I could always bring it up in the next live stream. But any support, guys, I appreciate it. Just you guys showing up to the channel, that's support enough. So I appreciate you guys a ton for showing up and being a part of my community as well.
Yeah, and one more thing, D Fish was asking about hotels in Paris. The hotel that I would recommend, I don't know how many points it is. I was trying to do some quick research, but the Park Hyatt in Paris, it's an older building, but it's in the heart of everything. You have the Louvre right behind it. You have all the, it's a perfect place to stay if you want to walk to all the different places, all the different attractions and stuff. So where I stayed in the Hyatt Regency Etoile, it's more of like it's for dignitaries and stuff. They have a big conference for like government stuff. It's a little ways away. It's probably about 10 minutes away from the main part of the city. So just something to think about. If you can stay in that Park Hyatt, you'll be right in the middle of everything. I mean, literally, the Louvre is right behind it. You walk right behind it, and you have the Louvre right. No, it's not even behind it. It's like right in front of it. You cross the street, and the Louvre is right there.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. All right, we hit 30 likes.
All right.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for support.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. We'll probably be shutting it down here in about another 5 minutes. So just kind of, if you have any more questions, just go ahead and throw them in here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Shamrock, I hear you. Early morning flight. We'll be back for the next one. Keep it up. Good night, all. I appreciate you stopping by, Shamrock. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So here's
James has got a question.
Yeah,
go ahead.
That's the one I was going to bring up. You go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So James is asking if I'm staying at the at an Airbnb in Medellin. I have not picked my Airbnb yet, but I will be doing an Airbnb. There are no Hyatts in Medellin, unfortunately. I'm staying at a Hyatt in Bogota. I'll be in Bogota for 4 days. So I'll be staying at the Hyatt, the Grand Hyatt. They have a Grand Hyatt. So that'll be an experience.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. And for my trip coming up, I'm staying right off of the Magnificent Mile, Michigan Avenue in Chicago, and I'm staying at the Chicago Athletic Association, and that's literally right across the street from Millennium Park, from the Bean, from the amphitheater where Obama gave his acceptance speech after he got elected president. So that was pretty cool. And I'll be just down the road because I'm going to a Bears game. I'm going to the Bears versus Packers. It's the home opener for the 100th season, so I'm excited about that. Like I just got all my stuff in the mail today, like all my little VIP lanyards and everything like that. Like I'm trying to go all out for this one because it's a pretty fun experience if you guys are into sports and all that stuff. And I'm a major sports person, so yeah.
Is that this week?
It's next week, next Thursday.
Next Thursday, okay.
Yeah. Right. So I'll be taking an early morning flight out, and then the game's at like 7:30 or something like that. It's Thursday night football's first game of the season, so I'm excited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool, man. That'll be cool.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to look for me on TV if you're watching it. So I'm just.
What are you gonna be wearing, man? What costume?
I may be in my birthday suit on the field.
Whoa!
That's how you get.
Well, you won't be on next week's live stream.
That's true.
You'll be locked up.
Yeah, like Akon for sure.
Yeah, live from jail.
Live from the cell, guys. Here talking points. Michael S. the Bears. So funny or cool thing is for this game they're doing like giveaways. Like for this season they're doing all these bobblehead giveaways, and it's actually going to be the coach. So is the bobblehead. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna try to put it up in my set somewhere when I'm doing my videos. So yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, go Bears. So, again, hey, we actually have more people in here. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, we have 29 likes? I can't. What are you seeing on your end?
I see 23 people in the room, 31 likes.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't see.
And if you guys are here and you have not subscribed to his channel, please do so. Yeah, we got to get him up to 1,000 likes, or 1,000 likes, 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 likes would probably boost my channel up like crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
With 1,000 likes.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, go Bears. The Bears all day. I'm a Bears fan all day. I don't know if TEC's into sports, but yeah. So
I'm actually a Buffalo Bills fan, man, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say that. I've never even been to Buffalo. I just like the players back in the day. And they had a little streak there back when I was.
Okay, you're talking about when they lost all those Super Bowls.
Yeah, when they lost 4 in a row. But so back then, Thurman Thomas, Kelly, I was big on them. I was big on them back then, and so I've always been a Buffalo Bills fan. But I haven't. The last few years, I haven't really been watching too much.
Okay.
I'll catch a game here and there, but they just frustrate the heck out of me watching them. So I just kind of been, I've been watching too much, man. To get my blood pressure up.
Now they're not looking too bad right now. Rashad, what's up, man? He says I'm mad late. LOL. Yeah, bro, you're actually. mad late, like dead, like dead ass.
Like you almost
Mad
missed
late.
it.
Yeah, yeah. We probably have about another we probably have about another minute or two, and we're
Yeah,
about
but
to shut
you
it
know
off.
what?
But
But hit
you
the
go,
like button though.
yeah,
Now that
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah. Will Walker says we're here. Yeah, hey, you guys hit the like button. Y'all help some brothers out. Try to get some. We're trying to get a community going. So far, it looks like we got a pretty solid one, but I appreciate you guys. Okay, so I have another. Here's Faker fans. Oh, interesting. That's a pretty cool name, I guess. TEC Flash. In a previous video, you discussed using the global entry card at the airport, but was directed to the regular line. I did some research. The card is for land entry from Canada or Mexico. I'm assuming that's for you. I haven't used
Okay.
I haven't used my global entry card yet, so that's a good question actually.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense because yeah, I tried to show them the card and they were like, "Yeah, there are no guarantees or something." He said to me, but that would make sense because if you're walking across, or if you're, I guess, driving across, like I think you can drive. Yeah, you can drive across the border down in the Tijuana border.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess if you have that card, you can show them that card and breeze through a little faster. So that does make sense. I could see that. But I just had it and I was thinking, yeah, well, I'll just show them my card and then they'll see that I have global entry. But
Right.
yeah, they didn't they didn't even budge, man. He had that response already programmed in his head, man. That was his next thing coming out of his mouth. So
yeah. All right, guys. Well, it looks like we're not seeing any more questions. Make sure that you guys tune in next week for, some more Flashpoint and Travel Explore Click. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I guess we're gonna go ahead and end it while it's still pretty good before it starts getting super slow. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys a lot, man. This is my first live stream. You guys have no idea how nervous I was.
You did good, man. You did good. You had a good audience too, so that's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you guys all for the likes and for stopping by. We really appreciate it. We'll be back on. We're gonna do this, so we'll be going back and forth. My channel, his channel, my channel, his channel.
Yep.
We'll just keep doing it like that.
Yeah, next week we'll do it on Travel Explore Click. So most of you guys, I know, y'all are. You guys are already subscribed to David, so just you guys go ahead and make sure that you watch it next week.
Yeah, we'll be there.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and end this stream.